Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is B-Man1542, and this is my encounterlock series. This is episode number 4. If you missed the first 3, they're still on my channel somewhere, and feel free to take a look. I'll probably throw them all in a playlist. Just a quick recap of last episode. We used a couple of our encounters. We used our headbutt. We used our fishing with the old rod. We used our fishing with the good rod. Still don't know if I'm going to use the good rod and just count all fishing as one encounter, or if I need to split it up into 3. We also took out Morty and evolved a few of our friends. Now that we have new party members to add to our team, we've got a long grind session just to get them all caught up before we can take on Chuck in the fighting gym. Alright, let's get to it. We start off with Magikarp evolving into the mighty Gyarados. Gyarados' HM capability will help carry my team much farther. While we were grinding away, we had an odd encounter. We ran into Raikou, who would be a traveling encounter, except we were completely unprepared for this situation to start right away. Most likely he's going to flee right here, but I'm a lower level and that might keep him on the field. Swapping Pokemon here would be a terrible idea, because it's going to increase his chance to flee on the first turn. I look at my Pokeballs and realized I had already thrown my fastball at something else. Bad move on my part. I should have saved that fastball for this situation right here. A roaming encounter is rare, and I wasn't ready for it at all. I throw a regular Pokeball, hoping that the catch rate would change this encounter in any way, shape, or form. But it doesn't. Raikou breaks free and flees, leaving me out of an encounter for the rest of the run. During my grind, I go back to the Ruins of Alph and complete another puzzle, just to kill time and change the scenery. And with Gyarados in tow, I use Surf for the first time. And we have our Surf encounter, and out pops a Sea King. I open up with Old Rod, and my Intimidate lowers his attack so we can stay on the field a bit longer. For my first move, I'm betting Sea King has more than 40 HP, so I use Dragon Rage just to cut him down. And Sea King follows up with Flail. I see my chance and go for a Pokeball. Throwing the netball. Jiggles once, jiggles twice, jiggles 3 times, and a capture. And since Sea King was our Surf encounter, he gets the name Surf. Back to the grind. Next of our team members to evolve was Eevee, or GFT. I ran into a higher level Pokemon, so I tried to run away, and I couldn't. Followed up by me trying to escape with swapping, and I couldn't. He had a wrap on me, so I came to the conclusion I must attack. I used Sand Attack to try to make him miss so he doesn't hit me and deal more damage until the wrap wears off. And now I'm half health down and confused. With a last stitch of hope, I throw a Pokeball at it just to try to save my GFT. I nicknamed the tentacle Release because I have to immediately release it. I used it as an escape route in battle. I finally make it to the island and make my way to the Pokemon Center. I heal up first, and then head over to the PC. And immediately release the tentacle. Lesson learned. I need to be a lot more cautious when grinding in this area. I think it's finally time I use my Rock Smash encounter. So, we crack open the first boulder, revealing nothing. And boulder number 2, we crack it open, and it's a swing and a miss. Boulder number 3, we give that a nice solid whack, and no encounter. Boulder number 4 for this area, we use Rock Smash again, and nothing. Our last boulder for this area, we give it a good solid crack. And we have our Rock Smash encounter. And it's a Krabby, which could come in very useful against the Steelix in Jasmine's gym. I start off with Tackle, hoping to get some damage in to make it more easy to capture. And the Wild Krabby uses Harden. I follow up with a Sand Attack, just in case my capture doesn't go as well as planned. And the Krabby takes that opportunity to use Bubble Beam. With its defense raised, I throw in a quick attack, knowing I'm not going to kill it this turn. And the Krabby uses Bubble Beam, knocking me down 1/4 of my health. I chose to capture Krabby with a Lure Ball. And it wiggles once. It wiggles twice. It wiggles 3 times. And we have a capture. Having this Krabby encounter will really boost up my team's power and defensive capability. And getting it off of Rock Smash instead of Shuckle, whew, huge load off of my mind. We give him the nickname RK Smash for Rock Smash. It was during this moment that I learned an important lesson when switch training. With Krabby trapped and no escape, I would either have to deal the final blow to this tentacle, or he was going to get me. And with Krabby gone, we now have our first death for our team. I send out Grass Knight for vengeance and have to immediately go to the Pokemon Center and release our brand new Rock Smash Krabby. So we load up the PC and go directly to release, waving goodbye to our newest friend and grabbing a replacement. I choose to go with Forez. He's been on the team and he's a trusted member. And Forez's grass typing might help us take down Chuck's Poliwrath. So we decide to head to the gym and start taking on his lackeys. I choose to see how far I can go with Cave one-shotting as much as possible. Making sure I take on every member of his gym. And so far, the wing attack strategy is holding up nicely. After taking on all of Chuck's little pawns in his gym, and Cave reaching level 32, I feel confident I can take him on without going to the Pokemon Center. Our battle with Chuck begins. And Chuck leads off with his Primate, level 29. And my Crobat Cave is out there first. I lead off with Air Cutter because it's powerful, but it missed, giving Primate the chance to use his double team. So I switch to Wing Attack. And Primate takes a ton of damage, but his evasion is up and he used double team twice. I go with Wing Attack one more time and Chuck heals with a Hyper Potion. Thankfully, not missing again with this Wing Attack, but it doesn't take him out. But with all Primate's double teams in effect, I'm starting to miss. Now with Primate going for Leer and lowering my defense, I get one final hit in with Wing Attack, knocking his Primate out. Chuck follows up by sending in his big hitter, Poliwrath. With one Leer on me already, I decide to go for Confuse Ray to see if I can slow him down with it. Which is a gamble at this point. But it pays off immediately. Poliwrath hurting himself in confusion. I follow up with Wing Attack, scoring a critical hit and knocking his Poliwrath out of the match. And with Chuck defeated, we now have badge number 5 and a new TM in the pocket. So we exit the gym and get our HM for Fly. It's a 2-turn move, but it's pretty powerful. Now it's time to heal up at the Pokemon Center and get ready to take on the Lighthouse and Jasmine, the Steel Gym Leader. That's it for today's episode. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe.